On New Year's Eve, Nick Cannon was interviewed by Bravo host Andy Cohen about his 12th child, 5, that he fathered this year. And Bravo host Andy asked him, "Do you have a plan, Nick?" And Nick said no, he clearly doesn't have a plan. He's still willing to have lots and lots of children. But it's interesting, though, because Nick's tune has kind of changed a little bit during this. He admits now that he feels guilty that he doesn't have enough time for his children. He refuses to have a vasectomy. It's his body, his choice. He is not going to stop having sex with as many women as he enjoys to have with. But he feels guilty that he's financially strapped, and he feels guilty that he can't spend enough time with children. My point is that guilt itself doesn't motivate. If it was guilt enough as a father to look at your children and say, "I don't have enough days in the month to be with them, maybe I should slow myself down," guilt doesn't by itself change behavior. You may feel it, you may say it, but you're going to keep doing what you've been doing, as Mr. Cannon showed you. We need something more than guilt to change our behavior and get us on a right path. "O Lord, do not rebuke me in your anger or discipline me in your wrath." Psalm 38. "Lord, I deserve punishment. Lord, I should be laid waste for all the times I've disobeyed your word. I don't deserve anything good. And yet you forgive me. You're gracious to me. You give me gospel comfort." That's what changes us. Instead of living a life motivated by guilt, which really doesn't work all that well, living by grace and gospel comfort, you should have just eradicated me and rebuked me. But you give me another day. You give me another hour. You give me another night, another morning, another time to be with you and to praise you. And because of that grace, then I actually am motivated deeply inside to live differently, not to earn something, not to assuage my guilt, but actually to find grace, living in that grace. It's a better way of living. Guilt will not motivate, and Nick Cannon is just a poor example of it. Grace does, because grace gives you something more to look forward to tomorrow.